All right, so let's talk about race for a second. Now, as I do my videos, I focus on diversity, I focus on spirituality, and everything that has to do with life. Hence, Life Speaks. Make sure you comment and subscribe so the channel can grow. And how I feel about race is, yes, I think race is an illusion. I think we have more similarities than we do differences as a human race. And hopefully we'll continue to work on this and get to a point where racism doesn't have that detrimental effect on certain communities. But at this point, this is just the way it is. So as far as the illusion of race, you know, it's not really biologically sound. But the construct of race, the construct of racism is very real as it relates to historical eras, the civil rights era, slavery era, you know, and now we're dealing with police brutality and racial profiling. Very real. Redlining, having certain neighborhoods have higher interest rates, harder to get a home in certain neighborhoods, harder to buy a home, period, harder to get loans. Very real. But if you notice, if you do your research, it's not really the biological aspects of race that make it real. It's the economical effects of race that make it very real. So this is something that exists. Racism exists. And when you call on these words, even the word boy could be offensive. Monkey could be offensive. Negro could be offensive. Colored could be offensive. So you definitely can't play around with the N-word. So basically, Joe Rogan, even though you felt as though you were connected to the African-American community and that you were authentic enough to be able to use these words within the context that you used them. And by the way, that joke that you did about the Planet of the Apes when you were in the African-American neighborhood, there's no context to be clarified. You said you got out of the car and felt like you were in the Planet of the Apes, like you were in the middle of Africa. It's offensive, guy. It's offensive. And you crossed the line. And you have to deal with whatever comes with that.